This one stock can change early buyers' lives. I'm not a financial advisor, but some financial advisors might say to buy as much as possible before December 20th. The stock is Carnival Cruise Lines, ticker symbol CCL, and they just had a massive earnings reaction at a time when very few stocks are going up. There are some other cruise names, Viking, ticker symbol VIK, Norwegian, ticker symbol NCLH, that are also doing well. Also the airlines, United Airlines, ticker symbol UAL, American Airlines, that's AAL, and Delta Airlines, ticker symbol DAL, are doing well. Cruisers and airlines tend to go other. Birds of a feather. Now, there are some names that are not the airlines. CCL looks the best, and I'll give you 5 more names that look good. Capital One, that's COF. Eat, EAT, that's a restaurant name. CLF, that's Cleveland Cliffs. Hood, Robin Hood, which you know, and actually an airline, Delta Airlines. So if you want to run off and take those tickers, go ahead, look them up. DAL, CLF, EAT, Hood, COF, and CCL. Now, if you want to see a rundown of what the market's doing, let's watch this video and check in on that. Not financial advice, but market at a green day.
This is Sam Putnam.
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 Okay, so here is CCL. This is the poster child of the day for Monday. We'll see what futures do. Like a sideways would be great. You know, a gap down would be okay if you could buy it over this close right here. But great strength, and the candle closed. So it's kind of reminiscent of MU, Micron, from today, which had a nice close and then a big green day. So you could see a big green day on CCL on Monday. COF, still interesting, Capital One. This green day followed by this red day and then a green day. It's actually an inside day. It's just forming out a flag. It's almost reminiscent, favorite word of the day, of Palantir with this green, red, green. So when there's strength after some weakness, you can get a continuation there. Robinhood, I mean, a lot of names went up today, but Robinhood having some strength above this shelf is a super low risk reward opportunity. And Eat also looks interesting, just as like a big flag forming. Maybe you can buy it over this level. I don't really know what to do with it, but keep an eye on it. CLF looks good as well. I've been mentioning this one as a mining name. Still interesting. It's not moving much, so you can get low risk reward and take a peek on that. Delta Airlines also hanging in here, so maybe this can come down a little and you can get that. You know, if it takes another green day right away on Monday, that's all right. You can see it can go for a few days at a time, so that's all well and good. There's a lot of names on this list, but we're going to rifle through them. Silver holding in there. This is a silver company, so maybe this can pull back and you can keep an eye on that. CBRE, commercial real estate, holding in there. Estee Lauder, little failed breakup, but keep an eye on that. Dollar General, still very tight days. We talked about Mew, that needs to come back a little to be viable. AIG, if that can be a green day on Monday, that could be viable. Otherwise, be careful with that one. Light, this could fail on Monday, but it's definitely building out a flag slowly. Carvana, be careful with this, but green day would be great. ANF, this is probably overextended, but it's still on watch if that can form that flag or retest that. C1 hasn't really gone yet. That one's still interesting. Lemonade, that one is still chopping around. Hopefully it doesn't channel forever. If it can just, you know, form a few days or a couple of days sideways and then really break out of the 85, that'll be great. Same with PCAR. CDE, if that can come back, you might be able to get that off 18. COO is still channeling up. Gap, would be great to check back before it just goes, but if you have tight risk over that double high, you could be able to grab some of that. And then Lulu, if it come back to that pivot, you might be able to get some of that. Vertex would be nice if that could check back as well. GCT, tight day. Does have some sort of resistance to get through, but could be interesting. T10, big move up last few days. That's weak. Keep an eye on that. I don't know really what to do with that. And gold, careful with the double top there, but you could give it a try. Seeing how gold futures do over the weekend. Mongo, a lot of strength, maybe check back. Sandisk, too many green days in a row to buy, but watch that over the next week. 5 looks interesting for sure. Some tight days. AA needs to come back a little bit before it goes. Probably just take that off watch, really, if I'm being honest. ALB already went to, that needs to check back. FCX already went, needs to check back. Steel up as well, that's starting to build something out. Hudson Bay, you can buy that. Upwards channeling minerals, or yeah, it's all the same thing. Mining and minerals is where the money is. Twilio needs to come back a little bit. That's interesting. CRM, software name, if that can build out something that's interesting. Merck, that's slow, but it's an option. App can really get trending, so hopefully that can build out another little sideways move, and then you can take a piece of that. WPM is gold, so same playbook there. LVS is slow, but shelf's there. UAL, if that can check back, that'd be great. Visco could take that one with a tight stop. ODFL still flagging. It's getting tight, which makes it favorable. Tiva, careful, see if they have revenue before you buy that. HL Metals still needs to go sideways. Can take a look at that soon. Bill needs to go sideways. Couple green days. Baidu, undercut opportunity. FNV, same situation. These undercut opportunities. Keys, tight off the 200 dollar level. TER needs to go sideways a bit. AMKR needs to drift sideways. Kind of an undercut opportunity. QBTS, quantum bouncing, and then ARWR, another biotech. Check on the revenue, but possibly forming a flag. Now, here's the big move. Big green day. We're still sort of double topping here, drifting sideways for a few months. Bitcoin's uninteresting, Ethereum's uninteresting, natural gas slightly bouncing, coal slightly bouncing, not coal, crude oil slightly coming up. The dollar's actually going up, although we don't want to look too much into that. Doesn't totally make sense to me. 10-year hanging in there. And then as far as ETFs, well, we'll do gold futures as well first, holding in there. Silver, maybe a little less interesting, given it's already gone over that shelf. Now, some other futures, I guess, as well. Copper had that breakout day, a little failed breakout there. Soybeans, I haven't actually checked in on that, but that's been going down for a while. And then palladium is still ripping on, so PALL is a way to see that. Eventually that's going to turn, but you don't want to be early to that party, short party. And then as far as quick run around on XLV, healthcare is hanging in there, PPH hanging in there, financials hanging in there, industrials, some strength finally. Utilities don't look great. And then I always forget what these are, but XLY is consumer discretionary, not great. And then XLP is the staples, which is not doing great. So these are the 6: CCL, CLF, Hood, EAT, CLF, and DAL, short and sweet. If you like these ideas, these short and sweet videos, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. And if you want to join the #1 Discord for busy investors, head over to stockscommunity.com. See you in the next one.
Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.